This top line for the Oilers has been badly outplayed and outscored by this top line for the Dallas Stars. And here comes Young, and centering attempt is in the net. Scott Young with a centering pass, and Tommy Salo has given up a goal just 43 seconds into game number 6.
Here comes Smith, 94 White, and you'll see Turco coming from the left side of your screen, and see the collision there. That's what I'm talking about. That can be hip flexor problem or knee problem sometimes. So I was watching Turco as he went back to the net. He didn't limp at all, and it looks like he's still doing okay. Then right after that, here comes Riesner, and that's no accident.
Yeah.
They're trying to get into his kitchen and get into his head, get him things off right away.
Here's Comrie, dumps it right back, and Turco decides he better hang on, and boy, there comes this Bister again. Slow whistle, no whistle, it doesn't matter. They're going to get in there and take every opportunity to try to disrupt the concentration of Marty Turco. As Larac dumps it in deep, and Turco again comes out to handle it. He does not shy away from any opportunity to handle the puck, and he has been run into again.
With the stick, and then this was just on the last shift. Are they backing off? No. They're taking a beat on him. There's a bullseye on his back right now.
And you talk about fine lines, and you know, the officials, I think, are looking at every situation and saying Turco's going out to handle it, and the Oilers aren't running right at him. A lot of times, any contact, when a goaltender's away trying to handle the puck, they will make a call, but so far, the Oilers have gotten the benefit of the doubt. No, he looked around. Here is York centering pass. Backhanded by Horkoff. Hit a skate. Now it's in the glove of Turco. He will hang on, and Marty Turco!
I told you.
Oh, yeah!
He wanted somebody in his kitchen. He went looking. He took one step out of the blue paint there to get a little whack in at Horkoff.
That's a little bit of that Michigan State rivalry as well.
Yeah, that could be too.
And the Dallas Stars come back. We passed the halfway mark of this first period. 1-0 in favor of the Stars. Boucher scores! That is in the net! That was off the post, off the netting, and out. It is 2-0.
I don't think Tommy Salo ever saw this one. I think they're going to go upstairs for a replay, but it goes off the post, off the middle crossbar, and right out again. One post, middle post, and out. This one will really show it. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Back come the Oilers on the rush. Here is Hemsky, hands it off. One-timer just a little bit late getting back to Ryan Smith. Hemsky goes and puts a hit on Brendan Morrow. Comrie sends it in deep. Turco takes a look, leaves it for Hatcher. Hatcher tied up and empty. Oh, what a play by Kirk Muller. I believe the veteran forward made a tremendous defensive play.
Absolutely.
Oh, and now he is hit hard. Kirk Muller is. A second-round playoff matchup. Minnesota with the surprise win earlier today on ABC. Puck in the air, and oh, it's picked off by Turco. What a slash he just put on the back of one of the Edmonton players.
And Turco didn't like it much, so he came to the aid of his big defenseman. Puck bobbing up in the air. The big mitt comes out. Ryan Smith, who was never shy to stay in front of the net. Oh, yeah, see, there's Comrie, and that's why Turco gave a pretty good chop. And that's a nice, soft, fleshy spot.
Yeah.
Right behind the knee for Comrie, and that's what Marty Turco was trying to take advantage of.
And at center ice, here's Brendan Morrow. Into the zone. Makes the home in a good old-fashioned hip check by Bergeron.
Who's only 5'9". Look at that hit. I mean, that is absolutely classic, perfect hockey hit. Morrow knew he was there because he'd taken a look ahead. He just never expected him to be that good at cutting the angle. He probably looked and saw, well, I got a kid back there. I'll try and cut back to the inside. He's probably never seen this before. Morrow's lucky he wasn't hurt there. He looked back over his shoulder at the kid like, okay, kid, got me there.
Rebound given up by Turco, cleared to the boards. Now Staios with a shot into the crowd, deflects up over top of the net just as the light comes on to end the period, and we have another gathering.
Oh, I love this stuff. So much action in this first period. Stars up 2-0. Everybody in each other's face, and I'll tell you what, the Stars will be enjoying that 2-0 lead right now because they've got problems out there. The Oilers are really coming.
10 seconds in the Twins on the penalties here. Marchand trying to collect it. He does. Oh, he is just absolutely railed by Darian Hatcher.
That's not a good feeling. Darian Hatcher is like Paul Bunyan, and when he hits you, you know you're hit. Todd Marchand's not a very big guy. He pasted it right into the end wall there. Marchand didn't show any signs of being hurt at all.
I have to admit, Ryan, that's the first Paul Bunyan reference I've heard in a playoff game this year.
Won't be the last.
Here's George Larac. He gets a shot away, and Turco again. It's in the net. It's a goal. The Oilers are on the board. And here comes Tamara with some speed up the outside. He takes a look. Who's coming late? York turns. Has a man in front. Score! I think that's in the net. Yes! Horkoff has tied the game. Final seconds of the Romanov penalty. Stales sends it in deep. Centering attempt. Blocked up high by Turco, and then some contact there. Turco certainly tried to embellish it. But the Dallas Stars don't care about that. They're coming after the Edmonton players for making contact.
Yeah, Marty made that one look pretty good.
And back comes Stales now for the Oilers. Lays it in for Riesner. Zubov stepped into him and then lost his footing.
Oh, another big hit by Hatcher in the corner.
It's night and day difference. You know, I think when I had it on my backhand all the time going up the ice with it, I did it for 10 years of my career, and I never really realized it until they put me on the left halfway through last year, and I did the puck, and I was able to make plays with it.
Well, the big difference for Darian Hatcher, 8 goals, 30 points. And there was the youngster Bergeron having his nose attended to.
Yeah, he takes a pretty good pop. 47 White here will get a pretty good pop from
right
Lemieux
there
with the stick.
Yep.
Lemieux was going down. The stick came up and slapped him up the side of the face. This young man has played extremely well tonight. Big Darian Hatcher has played a physical game here. We just saw him take that penalty. Oh, and he just takes one up the side of the head. When he was in the penalty box, you think he just sits there and watches the game calmly? No, he's a pretty superstitious guy. Knock on wood, knock on wood. And then this is part of the sequence that he was watching out there when his team was killing the penalty. Not too happy, being involved. And then he gets back out on the ice, and what just happened a second ago, he and Ryan Smith, I mentioned the fact that Ryan Smith said he actually missed the confrontations with Darian Hatcher.
And DeMora trying to cut in. That was Davis that came over. Comes out to Zubov. Zubov takes a look. Dumps it cross side. Modano scores! Mike Modano has given the Dallas Stars the lead. And now the Edmonton Oilers must mount one more comeback into the crease. Salo's down, loose puck. Boy, that puck is just outside the line, and I think under the left pad of Tommy Salo. And everybody going at it. Horkoff's got one of the Dallas Stars down on the ice.
Yeah. He's really given it to, I'm not quite sure, I can't see the number. I think it's Rob DeMaio.
Yes, it is.
Rob DeMaio really took a couple of punches. He was flat on his back. Horkoff had a huge advantage on him. He's laying on top of him. Gave him a couple of pretty good right hands.
Bergeron dumps it in. Salo sprinting to the bench. He'll be replaced now by Ales Hemsky. 6 skaters on for Edmonton.
Edmonton needs a whistle. I really think they need a whistle here.
Good job by Kirk Muller to tie it up long enough. And it comes out to the line. Aaron Brewer shot. Oh! Save! And he took a look. And Sean Horkoff took a swipe at the glove. Whoa!
The swagger is back. This is the best game that Marty Turco has played.
If the Dallas Stars hang on and win this, we will cover the handshakes, the great tradition in Stanley Cup playoff history. And then we'll move you on to Sports Center. Don Anderson, Reese Davis standing by. Face-off win by Modano. Zubov around the boards. And Marchand gets a body on it. It comes to Hemsky. Hemsky, oh, he missed the net just wide. 3 seconds on the clock, and the Oilers can't get it back to the front of the net. And the Dallas Stars, for the 5th consecutive time in meeting the Edmonton Oilers, have won a first-round series, and they will play the Anaheim Mighty Ducks in the 2nd round of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
This was a terrific hockey game. I mean, the excitement level was great. The fans were terrific, and they supported their guys even when they went down 2-0 in the first period. That good start by Dave Tippett's guys certainly gave them a measure of comfort that was taken away from them by the Edmonton Oilers, who stormed back in the 2nd period to tie it up. But the cool and calm of Mike Modano and the goaltending of Marty Turco, which was definitely solid, and I think the most solid that he played in this series, was the difference. A very fine line difference. Yet another 1-goal game in these series and in these games between these two great teams, and Dallas comes out on top again.
Mike Modano, who didn't have the puck, as you mentioned, Brian, for a lot of the night, ends up with the game-winning goal.
That's what the great players do. They seize the opportunity, and when they get it, it was a real tough angle that Modano scored the goal on. But Zubov, who's been brilliant in this series, made the pass to Modano, who's been brilliant offensively in this series, and they capped off this terrific series and in favor of the Dallas Stars.
Marty Turco, as you mentioned as well, Brian, perhaps his best game. Tommy Salo made some big saves, but only after giving up a couple of goals Probably both of which he would like to have had back.
Yeah, but gutsy. I mean, real gutsy comeback there by Salo. He redeemed himself, no doubt.
So two teams have advanced in the West. Anaheim, of course, the huge upset, the sweep over Detroit. And we now know that it will be the Dallas Stars taking on the Mighty Ducks.